My name is Faith Akinyi from St. Christine. I'm in Standard 8, and I hereby present the Hadithi Njoo Digital African Stories. I hereby present my story about the foolish hunter. Once upon a time, there lived the hunter with his 2 wives. He always hunted animals from a nearby forest on which he fed his family with. The hunter had 2 wives. One wife ate the outer parts while the other wife ate the inner parts. One day, as the hunter was checking on his traps, he heard a growl and a rumble from one of his traps. As he got close by, he saw a huge lion hanging on his trap. He was so shocked that he wasn't able to move. But when he saw the lion made a happy face and said, "Oh, son of man, you have come to save me. I got into one of your traps which you trap the animals with. Please release me from this trap, and I promise not to eat you." And the man felt sorry for the lion, and so he decided to get him loose. He took his knife and cutted the rope loose. The lion fell down with a thud, and then he grabbed the hunter and held on his neck. The hunter tried to plead with the lion, but the lion said, "No, I will eat you, for I was not true to my words." And the lion pleaded and pleaded with the lion, and at last they agreed that for every hunt that the lion will be catching, the lion will be eating the inner parts, and the hunter will be taking the outer parts home. So one early morning, when the hunter went to check on his traps, he went and he found a huge gazelle laying beside the trap. Before he made a move, the lion grumbled and roared and said, "I am here to eat my share." As the lion came, he ate all the inner parts and went back into the forest. The hunter sadly carried the outer parts to his second wife. The second wife was so happy, for her outer share was so big. Now, when the hunter went to explain to the first wife what had happened, the first wife refused to listen to what had happened, and she said that the early next morning she would go to where the traps were and check on herself. She didn't want to hear any explanations. The hunter slept very sad and disappointed. Early in the morning, as the first wife had promised, she went to check on the traps. Without knowing where the traps were and where the hunter had set them, she got into one of them and she was hung up high. As the hunter came, he was so shocked when he saw his wife hanging on the trap. With no much time left, the lion came as the hunter made his move. He grabbed the woman by the neck and ate all the inner parts, and then went back into the forest. The hunter cried and cried, for his first wife had died. He took the outer parts to his second wife and said, This is the remains of my first wife, who did not listen to my words, and for this I am very much disappointed in her." The second wife was very sorry, and she cried a lot. Then, one early morning, as the hunter woke up, he found that the lion had come to his home, and the lion wanted to eat his second wife. The hunter was very scared, and he took an arrow. As the lion approached him, the hunter dug deep into the mouth of the lion, and the lion died instantly. The hunter was very happy, for he was to live a happy life with his one wife. But still, the hunter regretted how foolish he was, for the lion was untrustworthy and he was not true to his words. Thank you.